So gimmick.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's a lot of questions about President Biden and his ability to serve in a second term. You see him up close, face to face. What say you? Is he up for a second term?
What could I say? I knew if I gave the wrong answer.
Oh, Chuck, 100%. Incredibly sharp, incredibly probing, incredible command of the details, probing on the details, asking tough questions. Absolutely. I'm incredibly proud to serve in his administration. I am incredibly proud of the work that we have done across the board.
You're full confidence he can serve a second term?
100%.
So I lied.
What an intro, Tori. What do you reckon about that one? And on time. Down to the second.
I'm still trying to recover from hearing Biden and probe in the same sentence. How are you, Finn? Happy New Year, mate.
Sweating bullets. That guy did not want to answer that fucking question.
No, he did not. Hey.
I'm doing well, Taurus. How are you? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Haven't seen you since last year, mate.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Salute. I'm doing great, mate. We have had a bit of an epic thunderstorm happening this evening, and power went out and I lost the interwebs. And then it took like 10 minutes for the little hamster and the little wheel to get the interwebs cranking again. But fingers crossed. I haven't heard any thunder for like ages. So hopefully it's done and dusted.
Yeah, hopefully I don't have to do a solo show. That wouldn't be the best because you're half the fun to us, egging you on, you know?
Well,
so
actually, I'm a third. I'm a third of the fun because the other third of the fun is you. And then the final third has arrived. Humanimal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, gorgeous.
You're going to have to be our editor soon, Humanimal.
It might just be you again. I did think about it actually today, Finn. I think we need to see if we can coordinate some morning shows because of time zones.
Well, to let you know, we've got 3 viewers on Rumble, so that's heaps. And on Twitter, we've got 10,000, so that's even more impressive.
10,000 on Twitter. We have not. But I hope you had a very happy New Year celebration too. Brought it in, Humanimal in style. I was talking to Humanimal, Finn.
Oh, okay, right.
What did you get up to?
Oh, just getting smashed, taking drugs. Yeah. You know how it is.
Yeah, we do. We've got probing already. It is definitely a great start. Yeah, I went to
Did you like the intro? Did you like that, Humanimal? I did that for you.
Bit of probing.
Just the video on the end at the intro. I think I might start doing it from now on. Just chuck a random video up there just to kick it off. You know what I'm saying?
I've thoroughly enjoyed starting off the new year 2024 unemployed. I'm really enjoying it.
Oh, that's heaps.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, no.
Sleep-ins all around.
I still get up and go to the beach early and do everything. And then I get home and I'm like, I can literally go back to bed for an hour. And I'm not a sleeping person, but like going back to bed and reading a book for an hour is kind of a bit of a luxury that I don't usually have. And then I feel like kind of going, shit, everyone's off to work because everyone went back to work yesterday. A lot of people did. Yeah, so it's nice. I mean, realistically, it's not long term, but I've done my mathematics fit, and I'm thinking I could also take Feb off at this point.
Oh, just do it. Just do it to us.
Just do it, man.
I actually went to the shops today, and there was so many people at the shops today. It was unreal. I thought.
Well, there's shitloads of people on the beach. I know the same, and then I'm like, oh, it's school holidays, and I guess heaps of people take their annual leave at the same time or whatever. But yeah, if there's any time to be unemployed, the time is now. But it'll take me probably 3 months to get a job anyway. Like the whole job process these days is so slow. It's so slow. Well, no, I went for a job with a mainland company and I had 4 interviews and it took nearly 6 months. across 6
I'll
months.
get you a job in the mines like that, tools. Instant.
Yeah, I don't
Same
know if I
day
can do
hire.
the mines, mate. Don't know if I could do
Animal,
it.
who goes to watch fireworks anymore? How old are you? Like 15?
Well, I was about to say on New Year's Eve, I watched fireworks. Yes, I had the best
That
of
does
both
not
worlds.
surprise me at all.
I went into town and caught up with
Fireworks
some
and drug
mates.
story.
Went into town, caught up with some mates, no drugs because I drove home. But I left their place at like what we call the kids' fireworks, you know, like the 9:30
Yeah.
once about 10 o'clock I was on the road, and I got back down here and did the bonfire and the midnight ones
Nice.
around a fire pot. And that's when I let loose.
After
I
you
got
take
to-
the fingers to us, that's how you do it.
I was impressed that I was still awake at midnight. I cannot lie. Who's kicking off the show today? I don't have my notes from last time. I can't remember who
Yeah,
went first.
I think I was up to 3 a.m. and I was wrecked till like Tuesday at like 12 o'clock. So
Yeah, but you got youth on your side. I mean, I used to.
yeah, that's what I'm
party
saying.
like
And I
that.
was out for 2 days. It was fun. I was proper.
Try to get mate. I bloody turn 57 next week.
Oh wow, yeah, that is old.
You won't say that when you're about to turn 57.
I will definitely say that. I will never stop saying it. As old
Yeah,
as I
it
get.
feels it does start to feel. Once you get to 50, things start to feel a bit old. It's not gonna lie, but I've still got a bit of life left in me, Finn. So you're kicking off the show?
I'll kick it off, Doors, not a problem at all.
All right.
So we got another video from Clown Planet, if I can say it.
Yeah.
I'm drunk already. But this is great. This is right up your alley, Tori.
Cool.
So
I don't
hats off to
believe you,
Clown
but
Planet for bringing this up. But here we go. So the robots, they're attacking people again. And this time, guess what they've done.
What?
they've
Attacked
done,
an
Tori.
engineer.
Latest in AI horror from the real world, a robot attacked a Tesla engineer during a brutal malfunction. According to a 2021 injury report by Tesla, the shocking incident took place at Tesla's Texas factory. The 2021 report said that witnesses saw the robot hit the engineer working on nearby robots. A malfunction led the robot to sink its metal claws into the worker's back and arm, leaving a trail of blood across the factory floor. The injury report revealed an open wound on the engineer's left hand. The report revealed that Tesla gave 0 days off to the injured worker. Such incidents raise concerns about the risk of using automated robots in the workplace. Incidents like injuries at Amazon centers due to robotic coworker problems with killer droid surgeons and even violence from robotic chess instructors have ignited discussions about the swift integration of the new technology.
So there you
It's
go.
a work in progress. When
no days
robots attack. Yeah, that
No
poor
days off,
dude.
Tori.
No,
Why would you want days
no,
off for
no.
that? Yeah, exactly.
Just had your back ripped open by a bloody robot. Yeah, no, don't you be taking any time off work. You're missing a back, but
That bad. It was just its metal claws in your back. Like,
it's
relax.
still pretty scary though, because you know, a bit of extra pressure and
Holy, yeah. When I first heard that, I was picturing it grabbing the spine for some reason. I'm like, fuck that.
yeah,
That
not.
fucked right off.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan, as you know. Although I still was highly amused last year with the robots they were thinking of arming in LA, just having them walk in the
I
streets
think
with
they did
guns.
decide on arming them.
No, they gave
are
them
arming
bombs.
explosives.
No, they took
Yeah.
the guns off them and gave them bombs because you know
Explosives, yeah, that's better.
that's not as bad. All right, now you probably would have seen
Well,
this bit of it.
Before you go on, Tori, we've got
Yeah.
5 rumblers watching. Can you guys subscribe?
G'day!
Subscribe and comment.
Hi, Rumblers.
Come on, guys. Pull that up.
Very Aussie
Anyway.
story. Very Aussie
Oh, here we
story
go.
this week. Coming out of Queensland, Brisbane.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yep. Bit of tennis action. It's the Brisbane International, and a little critter decided to join. I mean, how friggin' Australian is this? Because this has been played the world over. Brisbane International. That's a. He's catching a snake.
Oh. There you go.
Just a short video there, but
It does seem it, yeah. I believe it's a YouTube short.
It was a brown snake, one of the most venomous. Sorry, eastern brown snake, one of the most venomous in the world. Of course, the umpire had to stop play, obviously, because and Dominic Thiem, who won the US Open, the Austrian tennis player, he was actually on court at the time against Australia's James McCabe when this snake just cruised onto the court. Someone in the crowd actually spotted the snake and the game stopped. But according to Thiem, the US Open champ, he loves snakes, especially exotic ones. But I don't think he'd call an Australian snake exotic. Could you, Finn?
I wouldn't call a brown snake exotic. Maybe a red or black.
No, just really fucking deadly.
Fuck that.
So, yeah, the world, when we constantly chat to people from around the world and they go, oh, I'd love to come to Australia, but you've got all those fucking animals that want to kill you. And we're like, no, we don't. And then that happens.
Yeah. It's
in Brisbane too. Like, it wasn't some, tennis court out in the bush. It was in the capital city. So, yeah, very ochre indeed, human animal. Even down to...
In Brizzy. It's rare to get a brown snake in Brizzy.
How is there someone there with a special snake extracting hook and sack? Like, was it just some snake catcher just, I don't know, in the crowd with his equipment?
Yeah, just watching the show.
I just want our international guests to know that, and viewers, that it's not normal to have a snake catcher at a tennis match, in my experience.
Well, Humanimal reckons we have browns in Brizzy, but I don't reckon that's true because I lived in Brizzy for like 7 years. I don't remember ever seeing a brown snake.
Did you have any issues though when it flooded? Like, because remember the floods? Because snakes are always.
My house went underwater. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But a lot of people see snakes a lot when there's a flood.
No, where I was proper was underwater, so anything that was there is long dead.
Flushed away. But I know there's lots of snakes, but I mean, for one to actually make it onto the court in the middle of Brisbane, animals seen red belly, blacks, and a huge python.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of pythons up here in Cairns a couple of times because they get around in the rainforest.
I've seen snakes in Tassie, but not on a tennis court in the middle of the city.
NZ is where it's at. No snakes over there or spiders.
That's where Humanimal moved here from. She didn't like that there were no snakes in New Zealand, clearly.
Made a mistake. All right, so here we go.
What have you got?
So we've got MSNBC again, one of our favorites.
Yep.
Who's this one coming from? Memology 101, one of our favorite channels.
One of our favorite channels.
Yeah, they're all good. I'm going to do shout outs to all the channels today, except for the last one, but you'll understand why. Anyway, so they've asked one of the, I believe he's one of the Senate senators over in the States. They've asked him on MSNBC, and he's not a left-leaning fellow. And the conversation proceeds to go in a way that the host can't control for obvious reasons. So let's just sit back and laugh at this one to us.
House Republicans, you all are saying that you're going to follow the facts in the inquiry, but there has been no evidence that has been produced that the president committed a high crime or misdemeanor while he was president. And so if you don't find any evidence, at what point will the...
I'm just going to mute you while you're typing away there to us because it's quite loud. Keep typing, but let me know when you want to come back on.
Inquiry be considered concluded?
When we get to the conclusion of that would be when we go through all the evidence. As I was stating earlier, there's a $5 million investment with Hunter and a Chinese communist member. And then Hunter, if you follow the money, he takes it, puts it in one of his 20 shell corporation. He, in fact, pays James Biden, the president's brother. And then at the end of it, you see a $40,000 go out of this account, which was only created apparently for this influx of millions of dollars. And the bank in itself, in its email records, has stated that there is, we see no business interest here. We need to be wary of it.
So it's already started off bad. The chick's going to have to interrupt because, well, they can't have anything negative towards the Biden family going on their channel. So she's got to step in and try and reel it back before the viewers learn anything interesting.
kooky sweater, kooky cardigan guy to calm down.
Yeah, normally this guy's in suits. I've never seen him in a cardigan before, so this is pretty interesting. Just on that alone, but obviously that lady is freaking out because she's let this guy carry on. So now it's time to start interrupting him and talking over the top of him.
Yes,
Thank you. Thank you so much for your time. I do just want to note that, again, the documents reviewed by NBC News, they show
Look at
that
him
the
laugh.
president made a $200,000 loan to his brother in 2018. The $40K you talk about, bank records that the Oversight Committee themselves saw show that the president made a wire transfer when he was not the president to James Biden of $40K. Payments were to Hunter Biden were for a 2018 Ford Raptor truck that Joe Biden purchased that Hunter Biden was using. I don't know. I haven't heard a high crime or misdemeanor yet. I completely understand.
And here we go. Are we ready for her to get shut the fuck up? You ready, Tori?
Shut down. Yep.
You
I
ready?
can feel it in my waters.
Are you going to
Feeling a mug.
let me answer the question, ma'am? I know you're a Democrat operative. You work for a Democrat
All
consulting firm.
right, Congressman, let's do it then since we're here. We're out of time, but we're going to do it. I did used to advise a number of individuals. I've also advised some corporations and companies, but here I'm just here to be an advocate for the viewer.
See, now that's some bullshit.
And I will ask you one last time, what is the evidence that the committee has that Joe Biden, while he was president, committed a high crime, misdemeanor, or treason? Because that is the bar for an impeachment inquiry.
Well, you have to ask yourself, ma'am, why does a vice president or a president get $40,000 through a Chinese communist corporation that has been...
All right. Well,
obviously-
with that, thank you all very much, Congressman. It's always a pleasure, but you just can't come on here
He's
live.
pissing himself.
Yes.
So
I love
presents
it.
the
Democrat
evidence.
operative too.
Yeah. Presents the evidence to her, and then she's like, "Nah, show me the evidence." She goes to give it, and she shuts him up.
Totally.
Can't have anyone on their channel learning
And
anything.
she's like, we're out of time, but bring it on, bring it
Yeah.
on. She's like, no, we're
Yeah.
done. Shut up.
Actually, no. My earpiece is telling me, no, stop talking.
Yes, someone's
him off.
going, end it now,
Yeah.
now. Now, Christmas crackers are renowned for, bad jokes, dinky little toys, and the little crowns. But there was a family a bit shocked
The paper
and
crowns.
horrified by the little paper crowns. A little bit shocked by what their kid found in his Christmas cracker.
Yeah, go on.
It's a shank.
Oh, nice. Nice. That's a good one.
So it is a good one, isn't it? A little stabbing utensil.
That's a proper metal one too. Look at it go.
I know.
I'd be pleased
So-
with that one.
This dude asked for help after his kid got this sort of shiv-like prize. And yeah, everyone's a bit mortified. It's not like it's half a pair of scissors, which even scissors are kind of dangerous to put in crackers because kids have them. I mean, I know we had tweezers one year and they were really sharp. But this is like, I mean, that totally looks like a little shank you in the joint shiv, doesn't it? But anyway, he's pretty much, Mike Crees, the dad, was a bit surprised. They weren't really sure what it was. So they put it on their Facebook page asking what it is. Said it looks like a little letter opener or something. They did take it off the kid.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But everyone responded going, dude, it's a shiv. That's how we shank our buddies in the joint. So
It does kind of look
mean,
like a letter opener though. A little bit.
this poor guy, and he put it in a group. It's the dull men of Facebook, and he goes, look, it's not an oyster knife. I'm a bit lost really, but there'll be some fellow dull men out there who know. But yeah, people were highly amused saying it's a Christmas shiv. No one else basically had any other offerings for it. So yeah, that was it. As far as Christmas cracker toys go, that's a doozy, I reckon. But Finn, what's What's worse than one Christmas cracker joke?
I reckon none.
No, that's better then. Worse is one year in my Christmas cracker, I got like the little pad that they'd printed the jokes on and it had about 24 on it. But even worse, it was the same joke.
24 times?
Yeah, so someone was obviously stuffing the crackers and was just like, fucking hate this job. It's all based on numbers. If I just chuck 24 into the next cracker, I'm done for the night. So, yeah, I've still got them on a bulldog clip and I occasionally use them in my stand-up routine. Can't believe it. But, yeah, there you go. Get a little shiv in your pocket.
Little shank for Christmas. How good's that? I wonder if they'll start doing guns next year. That'd be cool.
It's bloody impressive.
What have I got with this?
Could have taken out Grandma's eyeball with that weapon pin.
So we got this one from John Talks, another great YouTube channel. Go check it out, guys. In fact, just stop watching this and go over there now and start watching all their videos. But when you come back, we'll continue. This one, oh my God, Tori, get ready for this. Boom is the right word.
Even said that you got into this race.
So they're obviously doing their campaigning at the moment for the next president. And this guy, Chris Christie, I believe is his name, obviously a moron, and obviously no one's going to vote for him because I think he went against Trump or something like that, said some negatives up against Trump, and then, it didn't turn out well for him because now Trump's polling the best out of all of the Republicans. And after he gets destroyed by the interviewer, which very rarely happens, so hats off to her for doing that. Then the other runner, I keep forgetting his name. He will probably run if he get it's between him and Trump. This other dude, he's killing it. Anyway, he steps in and just starts annihilating everyone else on the panel. It is gold, and the title of this video is Boom, and rightfully so. Check this out.
It's just to stop President Trump. His approval rating with Republicans is currently at 81%. Yours is at 25. Your best state is New Hampshire, and even there, 2/3 of GOP voters say they would be angry and disappointed if you won. Respectfully, Governor, you have not stopped Mr. Trump, and voters may wonder how you could possibly become the nominee of a party that does not appear to like you very much.
Don't forget to
Israel was dead wrong.
Yeah.
What Hamas did was
so this guy might actually run against Trump. He might actually be able to pull it off because he is brutal.
That chick just before Megyn Kelly's one of my favorite people I watch on YouTube.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't. I've never seen her stuff before, but
she's got a lot of opinions on a lot of topics, but I find her highly entertaining. She's a former lawyer and really good chick.
So if you think that part was good,
yeah, I was just reminding you though, just for fair use, that we don't get a strike.
I'm hoping shouting out the channel helps us, but
no, it doesn't. They don't give a shit about that. The algorithm doesn't pick up your shout out.
Yeah, I don't care too much about the algorithm as long as the person who's posting the video is okay with it. But anyway, if you thought that was ruthless, get ready for this, Tours. It is about to go to a whole new level.
What happened to Israel was dead wrong. What Hamas did was medieval. It was subhuman. It was immoral. And we have to call that out for what it is on October 7th. But to say that that was an attack on America fails a basic test. I mean, Nick, if you can't tell the difference between where Israel is and the U.S. is on a map, I can have my 3-year-old son show you the difference. Neither of them could even state for you 3 provinces in eastern Ukraine that they want to send our troops to actually fight for. Look at that. This is what I want people to understand. These people she has no idea what the hell.
Look at her facial expression.
I know.
No fucking clue.
No, you can hear her two brain cells rattling around in her head. She's like, what the
fuck? But it gets better.
All the names of those provinces are, but she wants to send our sons and daughters and our troops and our military equipment to go fight it. So look at the blank expression. She doesn't know the names of the provinces. Hello, darkness, my old friend. First of all, Chris Christie also doesn't know what provinces in eastern Ukraine he actually wants us to fight for. Chris, your version of foreign policy experience was closing a bridge from New Jersey to New York. Yeah. So do everybody a favor, just walk yourself off that stage, enjoy a nice meal, and get the hell out of this race.
And he's still not done, Tori. He's still not done. He's going to keep
going.
coming. And this is where it really kicks in. So he's obviously going off at her to asking him that.
Yeah.
For stating that.
Nikki Haley's campaign launch video sounded like a woke Dylan Mulvaney Bud Light ad talking about how she would kick in heels. At the first debate, she said that only a woman can get this job done. That's what she said. After the third debate, when I criticized Ronna McDaniel after 5 failed years of leadership of this party and criticized Nikki for her corrupt foreign dealings as a military contractor, she said that I have a woman problem. Nikki, I don't have a woman problem. You have a corruption problem. And I think that that's what people need to know. Nikki is corrupt. This is a woman who will send your kids to die so she can buy a bigger house. Planted seeds while I was. Snap back to reality. Oh, they go.
Yeah. What
Wow.
a machine. What an
What a
absolute
machine.
weapon. And they were
Yeah.
they had nothing because they knew he was just spitting facts. Like just
Absolutely.
fucking destroyed. When's
But
the
I mean,
last
like-
time you've seen a politician destroy that?
It's about time though, because I mean, no disrespect to our American viewers, as we have many who we adore, but whenever every year when there's a 9/11 anniversary and all the videos come out, and there's always people going, why would they do this to America? We're such lovely people, and just that complete unawareness of why they were attacked, and just thinking it was personal and we're all really good people. Why? And then no one ever sort of just went, yeah, it's kind of, there's a history. They didn't just decide to do it for the hell of it, guys.
Yeah.
So no,
And
it's great to have that.
Here on Batshit, we do actually know that Dick Cheney and Donald Rumsfeld were behind it. So we do like to say that they did profit directly from the attack. So may not have been just a man in a cave.
But he'd be absolutely fantastic. I think, what a refreshing, honest.
I've forgotten his name, but he is.
No, it's Vivek. It's hard to pronounce.
That's
I think it's Rashasamy. That's it. It's hard to pronounce.
Vivek, something like that.
No,
But
Vivek.
He is Vivek. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
hopefully he keeps going because this is brilliant, and we're not even close to the election yet.
No, it'd be bloody awesome. Bloody awesome.
This channel is going to blow up when the election's going on. I'm telling you, we are going to.
He's kind of an interesting dude too, because I think his background is like big pharma. I think he owns like a pharmaceutical company.
I thought he was a stock trader or something like that.
I'm sure there's something to do with pharmaceuticals as well. But maybe he's not big pharma. Like maybe he started his own smaller company to try and stop all this ridiculous overpricing of meds. I don't know, but I just know there was some connection to pharmaceuticals, because when I first heard it, I thought that'd be quite interesting, because there's always talk about corruption with big farmers and so on, and the whole government, in bed with each other. So yeah, I don't think he's big pharma, but I think he started his own pharmaceutical company.
Well, I do hope Vivek keeps going, because that was fucking brilliant. I enjoyed it.
Keep going. Bring it on, Groover.
Yeah. Don't stop, mate.
Just up to good enough. All right. We're back in Australia.
Oh, here we go. Another Australian story.
Yeah, another Aussie getting into the record books for all the wrong reasons.
Oh,
Bruce.
Here we go. Yeah.
I don't quite know why you would even try to do this, let alone want to do it. But an Australian man has managed to put on 10 pairs of undies in 13.03 seconds.
Wow, I was expecting 10 seconds.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, go on.
Come on, babe.
Come on, babe.
His partner's cheering him on.
You can do it.
And
what the fuck, Tori? What are you?
What?
What is your algorithm feeding you?
Where's my phone? Oh, it's over there with an alarm going off. It'll go off in
wow.
15 minutes and go back on again.
Mm.
Where's my algorithm? Well, I actually found. I went out looking for that.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
So
We need
just
more
give me a
Guinness
sec.
World Records.
I'm just going to turn that alarm off.
No problem at all. What we'll do, Tori, I'll.
No, we're going sailing again tomorrow, and it's an alert for the weather.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Sorry about that. So
that's all right.
yeah, so Babe's name, the guy that did it, Nicholas Manning of Brisbane, always wanted to break a Guinness World Record and decided to settle on the underpants donning title. It took him 6 months. It didn't look that hard, did it? But he broke the world record, and he is now the world record holder for putting on the 10 pairs of undies in the shortest amount of time, 13.03 seconds.
I feel like that can get down to 10 seconds.
I don't know. I thought he seemed very slow and considered, but I guess, I mean, I suppose you've got to step into them, bend over, pull them up, I don't know. It didn't look that far. I mean, you know, you look how quickly they shove hamburgers and hot dogs in their faces and stuff.
I think his mistake was waiting till the next one was put on before he stepped into the next pair.
Yeah.
So if he was stepping into the next pair while pulling up, save time.
Matt was not coping because it was another Brizzy story. She just asked how Sunny is, and a little update on Sunny. Sunny finally came off her third lot of meds, and then on her birthday, which was Boxing Day, Finn, I got home from a family gathering and she was limping because on Christmas night she had like the mega zoomies and she fucking dislocated her kneecap.
That is one out of control cat.
That's how I started the year. I started the year in March. My knee dislocated and she ended with her on. So poor little fucker on her birthday, 12 years old, limping around. On the 27th, straight into the vet, like mother, like daughter, dislocated kneecap. And
that would have been nice and cheap too because it was a holiday.
It actually was. No, the 27th wasn't a holiday, thank fuck. But it wasn't too expensive. But I actually said to the vet, I didn't know cats had knees. I thought they had more like elbows on their back legs.
Well, they don't have arms, do they? They've only got legs. So
yeah, but their legs are like that. You know, they go backwards. So, but yeah, they do have kneecaps on their back legs.
Yeah, right. There you go.
Learn something. It wasn't an elbow. But anyway, she's brought her home. 12 hours later, she was fine. I was like, well, that was great. Yeah, so out of the wars, I think, her 7 vet visits are from October till the end of last year. That's it. Her Christmas present was, I've kept you alive, motherfucker.
That's pretty good present. Oh, wow. So we've actually got more viewers on Rumble right now than we do on the old YouTubes.
I know.
So,
I mean, look, Humanimal was, thank God, well, imagine if Humanimal didn't come in. We'd have nobody.
We would have no comments from the Rumble channel.
We got to 100 subscribers. We were kicking ass. We had a regular crowd. It was like a little cult show on YouTube. And
well, we are definitely not shadow banned, Tori, because we are still getting a fair few viewers after the show ends. But for some reason, it's just not getting recommended to everyone when we go live. So I don't know what's going on there.
We're not
definitely not shadow
Well.
banned.
We're also not promoting it very well.
Maybe, but I feel like at this point, YouTube should be recommending it when we go live. So I don't know.
Oh, it's one of the greatest shows on YouTube. Why wouldn't they be sharing it, you know?
But to our Rumble viewers who have stuck through us,
we love you. You're the wind beneath our wings.
It has been consistent the entire time.
What's your last story, Grooves?
What do I have here, Tori? So I don't know if you've seen this getting around, but Gen Z they're freaking out, Tori. They're not able to handle what life's throwing at them. So they're going to restaurants, Tori, and their menus are just too big and they don't know how to make decisions when reading a menu when they're going out, Tori. It's crippling the next generation. I mean, these menus are just out of control, and it's really affecting our next generation, Tori. They're not able to come to terms with being an adult if they have to read these menus. I mean, it's too hard for them. It's too hard for them, Tori. We've tried to bubble proof the world for them, and it's just not worked because now they've got anxiety, and they're calling it menu anxiety for going out. And
I mean, I get menu anxiety, and it doesn't happen very often in Tassie, but I do get menu anxiety when you go to a place that everyone's been raving about, and you look at the menu and there's absolutely nothing on there that you want to try. That gives me minor anxiety. It's like, okay, I'm gonna have to pick the best of a bad bunch.
Well, wait till you hear this one. Wait till you hear this one.
Choices is like porn to me.
So a surprising majority of young people reported suffering from menu anxiety. Yeah, a surprising majority while eating in a public setting. A study conducted by British restaurants chain Prezzo found researchers asked more than 2,000 people how relaxed they felt while eating out, hoping to gauge how enjoyable the experience was for everyone. About 86% of Gen Z adults aged between 18 and 24 admitted they had suffered from menu anxiety while dining in restaurants. That is
what the fuckity fuck. This is the generation that is experiencing something that we only just started experiencing in the last decade, which is restaurants having the feed me menu where they go $60 a head, we'll feed you 3 courses, or $70. Like, they have a little set menu. You don't even have to choose. They bring it out. You order your drinks. Oh my God. I bet these kids have absolutely no issues navigating their way through a giant KFC billboard of items. So do they?
Well, I was just thinking, how would they go at Sizzler? Would they freak out that there's a buffet to go to? Would they just like cripple, or what? What would happen to them? Would they collapse on the spot?
Are there still Sizzlers even around?
I don't know, but I would assume there's one or two kicking around. They're like Blockbuster. It surely still exists. But anyway,
there's one somewhere. There's one phone box somewhere too.
Yeah. While most people look forward to dining out during the Christmas season, we know, as our research shows, it can be stressful for some, according to the CEO of Prezzo. Wow, it's out of control. So the frequent occurrence of this very specific fear appeared to be triggered by the increasingly exorbitant cost of a meal out, along with the respondent worrying about not being able to find something they like on the menu, or after the fact regretting what they ordered.
That's fucked too, because every menu on the planet now, if you're going to a restaurant, you can go on their website and check out the menu, and guess what? If you can't afford it, don't fucking go. Don't go.
That's the next part. That's the next part.
Stressing about the cost of the dishes when you've known in advance how much it costs.
Yeah, so check this out. Some even look it to the extreme, with almost 40% of Gen Z customers saying they simply wouldn't go out for dinner if they couldn't check the menu first. 40%. 40%, Tori.
Don't get me wrong, the rising cost of everything sucks. There's no doubt about it. But
of course,
this is a generation where they've got the internet, they can access information, they can look at a menu. A lot of the restaurants they go to do what's called the feed me menu, where you don't have to fucking think. You just go, okay, I've got $60. Brilliant. Bring me my 3 courses. Why?
Check this out.
And it's now 86%, and it's now considered an actual something you can get diagnosed with.
Yeah. So a similar study, this one conducted in the United States, found that there are 3 in 10 Americans have menu anxiety. Was surprised Gen Zs being more nervous than others. So in America, it's 3 out of 10.
But like I said, so stick them in a fucking drive-through, and they can order everything under the sun, including their, their bloody decaf, no calf, mega calf with a twist of lemon, bloody whatever, frappe latte. Like, I don't eat fast food very regularly at all. So if I go to somewhere like KFC, I wouldn't actually know what to order. And they don't have like the big boards anymore. They have like one little thing with 3 things on there. And it's like, I don't want any of that. I just need like KFC do these little twisters, but they don't actually have them on the menu at all. So I'm like, what are they called? A wrap? I don't fucking know. And I've been it. They're called a twister. Yeah, my sister and I were both getting home late one night, and I was like, the dilemma of when you get invited to a Christmas event and you're told it's dinner, and then they have like 3 plates of food that go around, and you end up eating like 1 piece of cabana and a piece of cheese, and then you're really fucking hungry, and it's 10 o'clock at night. And my sister discovered.
I don't think I've ever done that.
Well, my sister discovered that if you go to KFC, you can get a twister, and it's like some chicken and salad in a wrap.
Yeah, they've been around for a while.
Yeah, they were around when my mum was still alive, and she died in 2000, and they were around long before them too. So a lot before that too. But yeah, but I just think you know, if it had been too many choices on the menu, sure. Like him animals, there's too many options or bland options. But
yes, but you just pick something. You're out. You're having fun out. You're on a date with your friends, whatever it is.
Or if you genuinely have a diagnosed anxiety issue and you see a psychologist, the first thing they're going to say to you is, don't go to restaurants because the menu is giving you anxiety.
And that would be a bad psychologist.
Buy vegetables and eat at home. Or they'll drag them into a restaurant and teach them how to not be scared by the menus. 86%.
I remember.
Is that because they've never had to make any choices for themselves, or?
I think it's because the previous generations have bubble wrapped the world. So because we made it so childproof for them as they're growing up, when they get out into the world, everything's been so easy for them. So now when they face just the simplest of obstacles, it is daunting to them because of how baby they've been.
Unlike our generations where we used to have to go out and hunt and kill a buffalo and skin it, butcher it and eat it and cook it for dinner.
Well, even just going out.
After hiking 10 miles in the snow to get that fucking buffalo.
I remember when I was a kid, my mum, if I went out, you know, when I was a teenager or whatever, my mum would say, be back before 12 the next day. And it was like, go wild, you know?
Oh, no.
But that does not happen now. You can't do that now.
Oh, God, no.
You know,
not allowed to eat dirt now. Like, that's why they're allergic to fucking
I grew up on dirt. All I used to eat was dirt. That was my whole childhood, just shoving dirt.
Yeah, that's how we built up our immunities. All right, I'm ending with a really gross story that's going to make everybody squirm. I'm so sorry.
I was going to say on that psychology rant that you just went on, I was just going to add this to it. I recently just saw an what was it called? They did a study, and this the head of the study, he decided to send 10 people, 40. He sent 40 people in a psychiatrist to prove that psychiatry is fake, and he got them to lie completely about all their conditions. And I think it was like 10 of them were locked up. I'm probably fudging how many people it was, but just bear with me. 10 of them got locked up because of what they said, and they weren't allowed out until the psychologist deemed that they were all good. And so the head of the study came in and he was like, no, these people are fine. I've instructed them to say this. And then they finally let them out because it was bullshit. They locked them up for no reason. And then the psychiatrists were like, okay, do it again. And this time we'll be on the lookout for the ones you send. And we will report all of them to you because we're so good at our jobs. We'll be able to figure out which ones are faking it or not. And so over the next month, they found 100 people that this guy sent in. And then at the end of the month, they presented it to him and said, look, we found every one of the ones you sent in. And he goes, oh, that's interesting. I didn't send anybody. Thus proving psychiatry is completely fake. Anyway, what's your story, Tori?
Yeah, but that was my psychologist's comment was just a throwaway line.
But it just triggered me because I just read that like 3 days ago.
Yeah, but it's pretty easy to fix a problem by avoiding it if you can't go and bravely sit in a restaurant and order something.
Fixing it though?
Fucking honest it is. If that overwhelms you so much that you can't function, yeah, absolutely. All right, gross story. So
Yeah,
this poor chick, like people get spiders in their ears all the time, but this girl Lucy, she pulled a spider out of her ear, and then for like the week afterwards, she felt this sort of sensation, and it sounded a bit like crackling. Her name's Lucy Wild. But
If
3
this is
weeks
spider
prior,
babies right today, I'm freaking out, Tori.
pardon?
If this is baby spiders in the air, I'm freaking out.
It is, man. It is.
Oh, no.
I know. So Lucy had pulled this spider out of her ear 3 weeks prior, kept getting this scratchy pain, and decided to use an earbud camera to have a look. And then she made this gross discovery. But it says, watch the clip here, but here doesn't actually work.
Oh, can you right click on it? Go open in a new tab.
There is a picture there. Let me see.
That's so right. Yeah, open in a new tab. That might work.
No.
That's a shame.
But anyway, she said it was like something out of Stranger Things. The doctors had cleared her ear out, so you know she didn't think there was anything untoward. Like the spider, you know, it had all been done. But yeah, they were little like baby spiders. She was sent off to an ENT, and they discovered a spider's nest. They suctioned it out in a painful procedure. She vomited while he was doing the procedure. It was so painful. She said she'd rather give birth again. But yeah, there's another still photo of all these little baby spiders in the nest in her ear.
I'll take over for 2 seconds, Tours. You ready? You ready for this one?
Oh, you found it.
Yeah. Oh, no. Nah, that's fucked up. That's proper fucked up.
The men's shoes.
No. Oh, come on. No. That is fucked.
Spider ear does whatever a spider ear does.
Hey,
Happy New
Cement,
Year,
welcome.
Cement Shoes. Good to see you,
Late
Grover.
again. And I dare ya.
Yeah, I know you are late because that was the last story, but how
It is the
gross is that? Like,
That is a next level of fucked up.
yeah, it's batshit, man. The spider
That's
nest in your ear.
Nah,
So we're going to do a quick
hard pass.
hard pass. I agree. We're going to do a little vote now when I hit that button, but a quick recap of our stories. We kicked off tonight when robots attack. Yep, Elon Musk, one of his robots has attacked an engineer, and the poor guy didn't even get to take the day off work. We had a brown snake at the tennis in Brisbane, the Brisbane International, that had to be removed mid-game. Yeah, we don't have killer animals in Australia, do we, Finn? Then we had the Democrat operative. When an interviewer won't let the person she's interviewing actually answer the questions, and when he does, and she's not lucky what he say, oops, we're out of time. We had the Christmas cracker shank shiv, call it what you want, totally batshit toy that you could actually kill someone with. We had the US campaign ramping up. Well, you could kill a mouse with it.
Maybe a spider.
The US campaign is ramping up, and we are hashtag Team Vivek. We had the Aussie who has broken the world record for putting on 10 pairs of undies in 13.03 seconds. But I don't know, we thought it was pretty lame. The chick, his wife cheering him on, was the best thing about that story.
I don't think it was lame. I just don't think you had the right technique nailed.
No, I agree. Gen Z, menu anxiety is a thing. God forbid they have to actually go to a restaurant and choose a dish. And we ended off with Lucy Wild. Thought she had a spider in her ear, and she did. But she didn't know it had laid its little nest of baby spiders. So, what was the story that you thought was the most batshit humanimal? And I mean, Cement, you could vote for the spider story. I guess you heard the last second of that. Finn, what do you reckon?
I'm going for the spider story. There's no doubt about it. That freaked me out.
Oh, and we've got another one for spider with Cement. Let's see if Humanimal throws a spatter.
What about
in the
you,
works.
Taurus?
I was actually going to go the robot attacking.
The robot one.
Yeah.
Right.
I just think it's batshit how quickly that's all evolving and what's happening. And yeah, I personally wouldn't like to get my back scratched by a robot at work.
Why? What's wrong with
No,
that?
if it's giving you a little massage, but then suddenly it's like,
Yeah, and no, hard pass on that one.
where's Humanimal gone? She's got to vote.
Didn't mean to do that.
Oh, heaps of people have spiders removed from their ears, Cement. It's not that uncommon. What about that story that went around a lot about the chick with dreadlocks who had her hair? No more stories, Finn.
Oh, this is just a story while we're talking.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, we've got to vote for.
That's what I'm saying. While we're voting, this is just up there for people.
Oh, the second last was the Gen Z with menu anxiety, Humanimal. But yeah, the girl with the dreadlocks who got them cut, and they cut into a spider's nest, and millions of little baby spiders ran all over her head. Might have been an urban myth, I don't know, but come on, Humanimal.
What was yours again, Tori? You went for the robot one.
Oh, she's doing the menu. So the Spider Girl wins.
Yeah, righto.
Spider Girl.
That was
Spider
creepy
Girl
as fuck.
Does
That was
whatever a
definitely
Spider
creepy as
Girl
fuck.
does. It wasn't great.
I would be flushing my ears out. I would just be under a tap, full bore. Like that is
Pretty big call of hers too. She said she'd rather go through childbirth again than have a spider nest. I know, it's pretty disgusting, isn't it?
That. Fucking oath.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god. I would rather give birth than do that. Get shit in my ears freaks me out enough as it is, let alone
I know.
hundreds of spiders.
But also we eat but the thing is like with Humanimal saying she'd sleep with earplugs, but human beings also eat like 76 insects in their lifetime when they're asleep that get into their mouths. And that can often include them. That can often include a spider though.
That's fine. I don't want them in my ear. In my
munching down on a spider in your sleep. Imagine if you woke up halfway through it and you've got this little leg hanging out.
It even looked like it was like implanted in the ear. Like
it was very
just there in
buried.
the hole. Yes.
No. How bizarre though that she owned that little smart butt
camera. Yeah,
thing.
she'd obviously had ear problems before.
Yeah. According to someone at the British Arachnological Society, when they looked at the film, they said because it's quite blurred, it's really hard to make out what's going on. And she said she could definitely identify some legs.
Nah.
Yeah. No.
That is fucked.
No. And I just think, did you actually say the type of the actual spider she found was the size of a baby fingernail? And she actually flushed that out with olive oil.
I'd be using water. I'd just be slamming it in there. You know those water guns you can get where it shoots the water in the stream? I'd just be holding that up to my ears.
Super soaker.
Oh.
Actually, I've got one downstairs.
That's fucked. Look at them all. Oh,
no,
man.
No, it's bad, man. It's bad. Poor Lucy. Poor Lucy. But anyway, she wins the Golden Batshit medal for this week.
Fair win. Fair win, Lucy. You've earned it.
Fair win, Lucy Wild. Now, what's your schedule like next week, Groover?
Yeah, I should be good for the same time.
We're going to do the same time. So it'll be you, me, Humanimal, and Cement Shoes for the last 3 minutes of the show.
Yeah. Please do, Cement. That's the only way to do it, all right? And what I'm thinking, anyone who's made it this far, you're obviously fans of the show. So if you can, just go to YouTube and under our name, just if you can, the bell. Try and get the bell for all of our videos, because I have a feeling YouTube is deliberately not sending our videos off to everyone. So if you can, make sure that bell's clicked so that
always hit the notification bell
and set it to all, because I have a feeling they're blacklisting us again.
Yeah, it sucks. The default is not all, and it should be. And the other thing is too, it's also really good to interact. Either give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down. It's still interaction. And if you could leave a comment too, if you feel in the mood to leave a comment under our channel, that really helps as well. So
yeah, you are Humanimal because you're here all the time.
Yeah, Humanimal is, and she gets notifications. But yeah, we'd love more people we'd love the old crowd to come back and hang out with us, but also starting off a new year, and we've hit the 100 subs. This is a year of growth for a YouTube channel. So fingers crossed.
Yeah,
we're up to episode 92. Like, we're not far off the 100th episode. That's nearly 2 years of dedicated work.
Digits.
So I think it's about time we got a bit of recognition for our persistence, if nothing else.
Soon, Tori, soon. It'll come.
Soon, mate, soon. But it's so good to have you here. And for everyone watching on the replay crew, don't forget to hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down. It doesn't bother us. And spread the word too. Like, if you're out and about on YouTube land and people are like, I just want to go and watch something fun and entertaining, send them here.
This is where it's
what we try to do.
What Tori's trying to say is just spam everyone you know. Just be like, people you haven't seen since high school. Spam.
Yeah.
Just send it to everyone in your contacts, all right?
Pick up a landline and dial old landline numbers and just tell people.
Your parents who are 80 years old and they've never been on the internet, send them
a telegram.
Right? That's it. Write it down in a letter, post it to them, all right? We need
here's a dove, a homing pigeon.
A homing pigeon, that's how you do it.
It's going to be a great year, I reckon. I feel positive. It's a year of the dragon.
I don't know what that means.
Well, I'll fill you in when we get
the dragons come back to life.
Chinese New Year.
We're not trying to appeal to the Chinese market, Tori, because they don't like Batshit. So we do want to say China.
I love that shit. We take the piss out of America. Are you like target audience?
That's a good point. That's a good point. But our Russian friends, we love ya. All right, so
we love everybody,
but especially the Russians.
I was trying to do a little star.
Same time next week.